Hi, my name is Sinead Moriarty. I'm the author of 7 Letters, and I'm delighted to answer your questions that you sent in via hashtag #EasonsAsks. So question number 1 is, 7 Letters touches on such controversial topics and has a heartbreaking storyline. What was the process like when researching and writing this story? I have to be honest, all of my books are based on sort of issues that I'm interested in. 7 Letters is based on a case that I read about 5-6 years ago about a woman who was pregnant but declared brain dead. And she was very early on in her pregnancy, but there was a whole court case around the fact that some people wanted to keep her alive as a human incubator and some people wanted her to die with dignity. And the story stuck with me, and I just thought, God, it'd be really interesting to explore that in fiction. So I did a lot of research, and some of it was, very harrowing, but I just find subjects like this fascinating, and I find it really interesting to see how people and families react when they have to deal with a really serious issue. So like all my books, it's basically a story about a family. Another lovely question. Your books are brilliantly written. Thank you very much. The Good Mother is one of my favourites to date. I'd like to know, how do you adjust back to normal life after you've written such an emotional book? Well, that's very simple. Kids. I have 3 kids who bring me right back down to earth. So, which is actually lovely, because sometimes when you're writing an emotional scene and you come out of your office, which is really a glorified cupboard in my case, it's really nice just to get back to normal and to start chatting away to your kids about normal everyday stuff. So kids keep me grounded and help me come out of my head, which is important. What are your quarantine book recommendations? Okay, well, I know a lot of people are struggling with concentration, so I think short stories can be great. I think Elizabeth Strout is one of the finest writers of this generation. Olive Kitteridge and Olive Again are 2 books of short stories about the most fantastic character, Olive Kitteridge, so I would recommend those. The last book I read is The Redhead by the Side of the Road by Anne Tyler. Again, a lovely, very easy, enjoyable read, something I think you'd really get your teeth stuck into in lockdown. Next question, when is your next book out? Well, I have just delivered the first draft of my new book, but it is just a first draft and I know it needs a lot of work. So at the moment I'm waiting for my editor to come back with her comments, and I have a funny feeling there's going to be a long list. The last question, how did it feel when you got your first novel published and followed in the footsteps of your mother? Well, the feeling you get when your first novel is published is just unforgettable. It's so special, and I've always been really proud of my mum and her books. When she had her children's books published, she wrote non-fiction, and I hope she's proud of me. Thanks so much to everyone who sent in questions via hashtag #EasonsAsks. 7 Letters, my new book, is available in all Easons stores, or you can get it on easons.com. Thanks so much.